the Lazio side then for the final. Matusalem out of the centre of midfield, so Ousmane Dabo, the Frenchman, he comes into play there. Pandev is fit to play alongside Zarate, which means that Tommaso Rocchi stays on the bench. Maybe he will, though, have an important role to play. And this is the Sampdoria side, pretty much at full strength. Pazzini and Cassano, the goal twins, reunited after Cassano was rested at the weekend. Palombo's okay to play in the centre of that midfield, and also Paolo San Marco has passed a late fitness test too. We're just about ready to get underway. Only 3 points between them in the league. The 61st final of the Coppa Italia is underway. For those of you who are up early and new to Italian football, Lazio, a team in possession at the moment, kicking from left to right in this first half and winning an early corner. So vital, Goran Pandev to this side, the Macedonian. Can they strike in the first minute of the final? Swung deep by Pasquale Foggia, and rather too deep and bounced over everyone's head. So not quite an early scare for Sampdoria, but certainly a positive opening from Lazio. Lovely turn there by Mauro Zarate. There's San Marco. Pazzini was caught, or Rossetti says he wasn't. And Pazzini is still down. And Lazio can come forward. Great run by Zarate! That is a quite fantastic goal! Right at the start of the final! He did it in the semi-final, and he's done it in the final! He's rapidly becoming a Lazio legend, Mauro Zarate, and Lazio lead after 4 minutes of the final. Well, the Sampdoria players are furious because they thought they saw a foul. They let Zarate run. Wonderful. Quite wonderful. And what do they say about the great players? They turn it on when it really matters in the big games, and that's what he's done here. There's Hugo Campagnaro, the Argentine. Forward by Lithuanian Stankovičius, but headed away by the Frenchman Dabo. Now Cassano. Only Pazzini in the middle, and he was surrounded. This is Mirko Pieri. Sampdoria really need a foothold in this game. Now Palombo. Pieri drifts it in. I think it might have taken a nick on the way through, yeah. It's going to be a corner for Sam. Good response to conceding that early goal. It will be Angelo Palombo to take it, and they do carry an aerial threat. Notably, Pazzini. But Lucchini and Accardi are pretty good in the air as well. It's a little bit under hit, but it might just drop through. Lazio struggling to get this clear. Defending there a little bit harum-scarum, but they managed to shovel it away. Crosses from Kolarov. Same sort of position from which he scored in that semi-final second leg against Juve, but I hope that wasn't a shot. Cassano. He must shine for Sampdoria to get back into this. Maybe now. Chance for him to cross. Pazzini fell. He said that he was brought down, and his argument with Rossetti continues. Forward by Franceschini. This is Gianpaolo Pazzini. Well, it was wildly optimistic. I think Mazzari winced a little bit at this, but he wouldn't have been wincing if it had flown in the top corner. That was the challenge on Pazzini that he thought was a penalty kick. There's Palombo. Vinicius not quite able to keep it in play. Brocky. Foggia. Zarate and Pandev in the middle. Just collar off the fullback. Laid back by Zarate. Here's one for Pazzini to chase. They had to make sure and they didn't quite, and it's taken a crazy bounce. And it has bounced wide. Well, Pazzini's sheer presence here caused problems. And there was a little shove from him, which I think Rossetti saw. That was a strong challenge, and it'll be a card from Rossetti. Lucchini, who dived in. And that, to me, was a challenge born out of frustration and anger. Stefano Lucchini, the second player to go into the book after Foggia for that push. He does like to let things flow, Rossetti. But sometimes even he has to act, because that was aimed at Mauro Zarate, aimed at stopping him playing, although you might argue that Lazio are doing exactly the same thing to Cassano at the other end. From Kolarov. Here is Zarate. Great skill to get away from the challenges, and he tried to feed Pandev. Now Brocky. Kolarov winding up the shot again. Really good save, but it's turned home. Is it not? It's a fabulous save. Seems certain to score, but Luca Castellanci has kept Sampdoria in the cup there. The first save was good, the second was exceptional. He couldn't hold the shot here, and he anticipated where Pandev was going to put it. I don't think there's any question that the better side is ahead at the moment. It's Franceschini. Touched on towards Pieri. Throw-in taken by Lichtsteiner for Dabo. Now Foggia. Here's Pieri. Now Franceschini. Cassano. First time he's found a little bit of space, this Cassano. Tried to use it cleverly, and it's flicked goalwards, and he scored! Pazzini! Well, that is a goal made Cassano found space, the header back across, and then Pazzini with the finish. The first goal was all about individuality. The second of this final, about brilliant team play. Look at this, Cassano out wide, it's deliberately done, Stankovic's header. And then Pazzini meeting it, that is from the training ground. And that is sensationally executed. And Sampdoria are right back in the final now. There's Palombo. Now Ledesma. This is by Lichtsteiner, taken easily by Castellazzi. Flag is up against Pazzini. It was almost as if that double save by Castellazzi really woke Sampdoria up, and the thought of having it snatched away from them suddenly made them realise they had to start playing. And significant in the first time Cassano got any space, that's when Sampdoria struck. Accardi. By Cassano. Needing to play once more. Cassano always involved, and that looked like a tug on the shirt. Terrific play. And finally he has given the free kick, which is within Cassano range. There's a warning. Now Palombo will stand over it, so will Cassano. Well, Palombo in the end has left it, and it's driven in! Fabulous strike. Little bit too close to Muslera. Such power and pace from Cassano, though. Closing moments of the first half of the Coppa Italia final. Palombo to take the corner. And it's a free header at the far post. Pazzini just couldn't get high enough. This move that has rejuvenated his career. And there's the free kick from Cassano, which was just too central. And there is the half-time whistle from Roberto Rossetti. It's been an open flowing game, and no injury time tells us that, doesn't it? Really exciting stuff as well. Lazio taking the lead early on, that super goal from Mauro Zarate. Real individual goal, and then the team effort from Sampdoria, the equaliser from Gianpaolo Pazzini. So two of the stars have struck so far at half-time in the Coppa Italia final. It's Lazio 1, Sampdoria 1. And we may be just 45 minutes away from discovering the winners of this, or it might take a little bit longer. Given away right from the kickoff there. And it will be a free kick to Sampdoria. We had an explosive start to that first half. I wonder if we'll have the same in the second. Now Accardi. Great early chance for Sampdoria. Now Campagnaro, the danger is still there. It was aimed at Pazzini. Well, twice Cassano has got on the ball significantly. He's created one goal, he very nearly created another here. I don't think it was going in, no, but what a chance it was for San Marco, who just didn't make contact. Mauro Zarate again. He thought about the shot from back there, Kolarov. He's got so much power in that left foot, and he's still going here. Now Davo. Home fans just a little more energised now. They realise their team might need it. One interesting player to mention from the bench, by the way, is Guido Marelungo, this 19-year-old from Sampdoria who's found form in recent weeks. He may yet play a part in the final. Lazio have a rather more evergreen Tommaso Rocchi. There's Pandev, now Foggia. Done well to get there. Done really well here, Pasquale Foggia, and it's rolled in towards Zarate, who just didn't make any kind of contact. If he had done, it would have been 2-1. Poor defending, a little bit static. Well, it was awkward for Zarate, had to flicker it with the outside of his right. Now Dabo. Forward by Lichtsteiner, and the offside flag is up against Zarate. Trying to make that run, just stepped up in time. Accardi. Here's Stankovic for Sampdoria, drives it across, but straight into the arms of Muslera. Here's Brocchi. Now Zarate, Foggia making ground towards the centre. Really good play by Zarate, if he can put it back, and he can. Great chance for Pandev. Wouldn't quite sit down for him. And Lazio come forward again, and they've won a corner. Lichtsteiner that time, who immediately goes into the centre. Look at this though from Zarate, double step over. And Pandev did his best and ended up with three around him. Zarate again with a chance maybe to run. And he's won another corner. He does have a bit of a reputation, Zarate, for being quite hard to tell things. Always feels his way is the best way. You can sometimes see that in the way that he plays. Stankovic heads his corner away. There's Brocchi, diving header to play it forward. Might turn into a chance as well. Pandev is onside here, and Pandev loops it towards the danger area. Oh, and it was a chance. An awkward one, but still a chance. Excellent this from Pandev to see the only option that was on. And the problem was that Foggia is very, very left-footed, and that was on his right. It was a swinger, really.
Franceschini. Rossetti finally decides it's a foul. Often does that, gives himself a chance to think. And Davo didn't get the ball. Still down there, Franceschini. Big guy to come clattering into you is Davo. The expectant supporters of Lazio. Now Campagnaro. There's Stankovic. Neat turn by Cassano, who's brought down really cynically by Kolarov, and he will get a yellow card for that, I'm sure. Just too good for him there, Cassano. And it's taken quickly, and this is Stankovic with a chance to cross it. Back in by Franceschini. Muslera must come and make sure, and he didn't, and it's driven goalwards, but there was a foul on the keeper. Again, Rossetti took his time. Gives the free kick in favour of the young Uruguayan goalkeeper. Campagnaro jumping, is that a foul? Not for me. Has to come and make it his. There's Angelo Palombo. Now Marius Stankovic continues to get himself into good positions, and he's tracked all the way back here by Brocchi. Campagnaro. Won it back here, Campagnaro. Late run outside in by Pieri, who has options in the centre, but closed down well by Lichtsteiner, working very, very hard there. Time there to measure the cross towards Cassano. Here is Antonio Cassano. Corner for Sam. Suddenly Sampdoria having a good little spell here. Now 9,000 or so fans away behind this goal. Looks in again towards Pazzini. But he was fouling Sevilla, who rolls around holding his face as if it was an elbow. Pazzini controversially sent off for an elbow when Italy played the Republic of Ireland. There was the flag up. Pazzini was probably just off. Forward quickly by Davo. There's a little bit of space here for Zarate. Rocky was arriving! Just too late. Zarate almost a little bit too quick there for Rocky. Gave him a chance, but not enough of one. That would have been a classic Lazio counter-attacking goal. Can their team conjure up a winner? This is the most likely. Antonio Cassano. Davo that time the one that closed him down. Cassano thought he was fouled. This is Brocchi for Lazio. Now Tommaso Rocchi is going to have a crack at goal, but never looked convincing. Rocky. Ledesma. Nice one-touch play this. Might turn into something here as Lichtsteiner plays it across. Rocky was awfully close to that. He knows that was a chance to play someone in, Lichtsteiner. Might not be extra time yet. Here's Ledesma. Now Rocky. Simone Del Nero. This is Kolarov. Start to suspect that both sides might have settled for extra time here. Little touch though by Zarate, maybe not. Here goes Ledesma. Lazio determined to finish on top here. Ousmane Dabo. Little turn and shot from Rocky. Tommaso Rocky was in the centre. Just couldn't direct it downwards.
2 goals, both in the first half. And nothing really in the second. Half chances, but nothing more than that. It's got very, very cagey. And it's very hard to pick a winner. Now Zarate. Del Vecchio with a challenge. And 20 seconds of stoppage time to go. Now Palombo. Over the top towards Cassano. Kolarov was very solid there. And now Ledesma. And there is the final whistle from Roberto Rossetti, so nothing is decided yet. Second half was disappointingly tepid after such an excellent first half. So those first half goals, the early one from Zarate, cancelled out by Gianpaolo Pazzini. Nothing in the second half. We're heading for extra time in the Coppa Italia final because it's finished Lazio 1, Sampdoria 1.
So, all square after 90 minutes in Rome, and after another 30 minutes of extra time, still no goals. Penalties would have to decide it, and calling the drama of the shootout, Dave Farah.
And the bad boy of Italian football, but the star of Sampdoria, Antonio Cassano steps up. It's Cassano, and he saved it! Cassano, this is really good save by Muslera. And the first advantage in the shootout goes to the home side. It was a good save, but it was a fairly predictable penalty. He guessed right, and a very strong hand onto it there from Muslera. Not Cassano's finest moment, not his worst either. So the captain of Lazio, Christian Ledesma, to make it 1-0 in the shootout. Up against Luca Castellazzi. They don't come any better than that. Fantastic penalty. Nothing any goalkeeper in the world could have done about that. And next up it's Palombo, who you feel really must score. There has already saved one, and he nearly saved a second. But that's an excellent penalty by the captain of Sampdoria, Angelo Palombo. Tommaso Rocky here with the second penalty for Lazio can put them 2-1 up. It would be cruel if he were to miss. Confident run up from Rocky, and he's missed! Inside of the post and away! Well, the folk hero here, Tommaso Rocky, misses after Cassano did, and it's back to 1-1 after 2 penalties each. The destiny of the Italian Cup is right back in the balance. He's a bit unlucky, but it was nearly perfect. Next up, the new darling of the national team, Gianpaolo Pazzini, to put Samp ahead, confident, really confident. And suddenly the pressure is back on Lazio. It's David Rosenal next for Lazio. Again up against Castellazzi. This to keep the penalty shootout level. Short runner, confident penalty. And it's 2-2 after 3 apiece. Big moments these. It's a chance to move them ahead. And it's through the arms from Castaldello of Muslera. Should have saved it probably. It's hard to say that about a penalty. But it's 3-2 to Sampdoria. Right under him it goes. And the substitute centre-back fires it home. Samp 3-2 ahead. This to draw Lazio level again. From Kolarov! Didn't think he'd miss. Never in doubt from him. So 4 penalties each, and it's 3-3, and effectively now, it's sudden death, effectively. And the pressure just mounts and mounts, and it's Pietro Accardi, the centre-back's being brave here for Sam. Can Accardi score? He can. They've been practicing these. 4-3. Zarate is the man who steps forward for Lazio. He has to score or else Sampdoria have won the Coppa Italia. He's been the best player on the night. Zarate! Huge sigh of relief around the stadium. 4-all. Now we go properly into sudden death. Certainly a bonus going first. Up becomes Del Vecchio. These are high-quality penalties. And the release of pressure, the knowledge that you're not going to be the villain. It's the Swiss international Stefan Lichtsteiner. He must score or else Sampdoria are the champions. It's Lichtsteiner! It's 5-all. And the drama gets tightened up a notch. It's Campagnaro who stepped forward now. Muslera's got very close to the last 3 penalties in this shootout. Can he keep Sampdoria's lead? He can't! Hugo Campagnaro has his penalty saved by Muslera. And now it's a big chance for Lazio to win the cup. Such a shame because Campagnaro has been excellent. And it wasn't a terrible penalty, but Muslera gets right once again. And now it's Ousmane Dabo with a chance to win the cup here for Lazio. You can barely hear any noise at the moment. They're waiting to explode. Muslera can't watch. It is Ousmane Dabo! And Lazio have won the Coppa Italia! Super cool final penalty. The goalkeeper unquestionably the hero, Nestor Muslera. And riotous scenes at the Olimpico. Maybe it's salvation for Delio Rossi. And if it is, he's got that man to thank. Because he could have saved 4 or 5 of them. But the 2 he did save are the ones that really counted. Rocchi and Ledesma lift it. Lazio have won the Coppa Italia